This camera does really bad in the wind, and it's very windy today, so I apologize in advance if you can't hear me. I'm not willing to wait until the wind dies down. Anyway, this is my my little garden by the door here. This is lettuce and various types of lettuce, and that's a bee. And it's in a raised planter that rabbits cannot reach. So I'm hoping to actually get some lettuce this year. Last time I grew it in a raised bed, but they found their way into the bed, and that was the end of the lettuce for me. I do not live to feed rabbits. And over here we have a little planter that I bought that has a trellis on it, and I'm growing seed pods. Those are cucumbers. I don't know what variety, and they come in I think it's Miracle Grow seed pods. They used to be Burpee seed pods, but I've grown them for a couple of years now, and they're whatever kind of cucumber it is, it's just really a good variety. Doesn't get sick, produces heavily, so I'm looking forward to having some cucumbers. Over here, baby pepper plants. These will be given away. They are covered because the rabbit was eating them. Rabbits love to eat pepper plants. And we'll move slowly here. Over here, I did some gardening yesterday. There was a peony growing here that I thought had died last year. I had bought one of those baby peonies and thought it was dead, didn't see any sign of it, and all of a sudden I saw peony leaves. And what I did was move it to my peony bed, which I'll show you later. And now I have 4 peonies instead of 3. Which is nice. They won't bloom for a couple of years, but over here I have cat grass, and that was planted yesterday. It should come up. These are all marigolds that came up on their own. They're the same ones that grew here last year. They reseeded themselves, and they get gigantic, so I'm giving them a whole big corner here. And here we got Canterbury bells coming up from seed. And that is, let's see if I can remember. It's music box. That is a semi-shade rose. More Canterbury bells. Hopefully some 4 o'clocks in here. I accidentally dug them up yesterday. What I want to do here is eventually put some there's a rose I cannot pronounce. It's a climbing rose, and it works very well in semi-shade. Zephyrine or something like that. Zephyrine drawing. That's the best I can do with it. But I don't know if I'll do that this year. I'm thinking about it. And over here, look at how big we got. These are the tomatoes I grew from seed. First time I've ever had success doing that indoors. And they've been in this bed for about 3 weeks now. And much larger than they were. They were little twigs when I put them in at first. So I think they'll be okay. There's that miniature basil. And here are some, I'm guessing these are tame jalapenos. I grew them from seed, but I didn't mark them. And those are from the same batch that you saw earlier. They're doing a little better because they're in the ground now. They're in a bag. And those, I think, I'm going to guess, are orchid peppers. And again, those are from the same batch. They're doing okay. They're, growing slowly. We haven't had really hot weather, and peppers like the hot weather. Here's my tricolor carrots. And they're coming along slowly, and got a weed here. Let's get rid of it. No weeds. Out you go. A lot of little weeds in here. I think it's because of all the wind. The seeds are just blowing around and getting into the beds. There we go. Whoa! Losing a lot of dirt there. Well, throw that over there. Okay. And these are the purple potatoes. Starting to go to flower, which we do not want. So we're going to pinch the flowers off. I really don't see where this helps at all. But I've been doing it. There we go. There. Flowers are kind of pretty, so I might let a few go to flower. And here are the red potatoes. And they are not going to flower yet, so I assume they're a later potato. They're bigger plants too. And radishes that are almost at the end of the season. Sounds weird to be saying that in May, but that's the way it is. And here is the only plant that I got elsewhere this year, the only tomato plant that I didn't grow from seed, or didn't grow from seed for me. This is Sweet 100. This was given to me at a garden center after I made a large purchase. And it's supposed to get 10 feet tall. So it's in quite a, there we go, quite a little basket here, or trellis, or whatever you want to call it. Right now it's still way at the bottom, but it's starting to grow. And this is Marconi sweet pepper, one of my favorites. Haven't grown in a few years and I have missed it. Nothing better than these mixed up with potatoes and fried. And have I got the camera on here? Yes, I have. This is Racer Plus. Doing very well. Another Racer Plus not doing as well. A third Racer Plus doing very, very well. And then there's another one doing well. And then we get to cargo, which drives me crazy because cargo doesn't do as well in this garden. Others do okay. A bunch of here. Not cargo. There we go. And this is the Amish pie. Sat there, didn't grow. Barely baked this thing. Big wind gust there, sorry. And this over here is Big Moon. This is the best Big Moon we've got. And the other two are a little bit smaller. If only one of them makes it, that's good, because that's going to be growing. Alright, over here. Hey, puppy. Red onions. I'm more tired than I thought. Hi! I'm doing my little gardening video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I put it on YouTube. Yeah.
Very cool.
So, yeah, no one watches it, but too bad. Hi, it's Mila. Hi, Mila. Yeah. And let's see, over here I got a new compost heap. I hope we'll give me some soil to start. And here, and those are cherry tomatoes that came up on their own. So, let's see how those turn out. Worked really well last year. Over here we have got, this is the peony that I dead. From last year it was here, and I thought it just never came up. I thought it was dead. It came up, so 4 peonies. They won't bloom anytime soon, but when they do, that'll be kind of pretty. And asparagus, doing fairly well. I wish I'd stop losing them. Some more volunteer tomato plants. Yeah, the wind's blowing the asparagus right over. Depressing. Well, we got a lot of wind around here. What are you gonna do? Okay. I'm gonna walk to the front. I'll be right back. Okay, here we have a brand new rose bush. And the reason it's here is that what used to be here was heirloom. Heirloom just up and down a couple weeks ago. What hadn't been doing well all spring and just decided it was going to die. So that was the end of that. I found out it was a zone 7 rose, which is why it died. So I went out and bought this one. This one is called Grand Champion Red. And it's supposed to be hardy for this area. It's supposed to be fragranced, but I don't smell anything. It came with those roses on it, and I don't smell anything, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Got some lavender here. This is Higco, and that will be here forever. Higco's very hardy. Here is Bellaroma, doing much better than our last video. Hopefully we'll have a Bellaroma flower this summer. And we got 2 roses in a competition for the first one to open. This is Quietness. And Quietness is pretty far along. And our other contender is Heritage. And Heritage is trying hard to beat Quietness. And what's the other thing I got to show you? Let's see here. Yeah, this is Fairy. Fairy's looking to bloom here. These roses in the front of the house are having problems with aphids. So I'm having to spray quite a bit, which I don't like to do. And over here, we have something new. All of my cranberries from last year died. So I ordered one and apparently had a rough trip here. It's very leggy. So I am trying to nurse it along as best I can. I think cranberries are vines anyway. I don't think, maybe it's supposed to be that way. Here is an oak leaf hydrangea that got eaten to the ground by rabbits. I didn't know it, but rabbits love to eat oak leaf hydrangeas, so now it is under protection. And I got a rhododendron, which shocked me. And I think that's pretty much it. I do have a pink lily of the valley, but it's so vaguely pink that it's not really worth walking over there. But I think that's going to be it for this time, and I'll see you next time.